Alright, looks like everything is working so far. Check, check, check. Let me adjust the audio a little bit. Check, check, check. Alright. That's looking good. Don't mind the black screen right now. We're just taking a little nap. As you can see, there's a little snooze bar right there, trying to get my little quick nap in. Figured it's been a while since I've done a work night late stream, so figured I'd toss one up for everyone. So, just go have some fun. Alright, so let's say we wake up. I think that's... Ah, yeah, we're full sleep now. Currently, I'm a hobo. I slept in a church in a nice little burn barrel. So, should be fun. Oh, it's a beanie. Gotcha. Let's... Both pristine. Make up a couple bolts real quick. Actually, we might need hooks. Take my backpack off. Yeah, we're still on wood, so... let's see. G down there. Alright, let's get out of here before we melt ourselves. So, anyone tuning in or watching this later, this is a hardcore RP server that I've played on a couple times. I've done a couple streams on. Struggled at first because it was full winter. Now it is not full winter. Should probably load this just to be safe. So, but we've got means to potentially find a place to live. Got a box of nails, thankfully. Got some wire. We'll need tools, so we're going to be on the lookout for tools for sure. But for the time being, my pockets are as full as they can get. Might not be a bad idea to go get some more food, so we'll do a little fishing and trapping at the same time. If we can find the ocean. I forget which way it is. Can I climb this ladder? Okay. Oh, fake ladder. Trying to get some kind of high ground. I think the ocean is down there. Now, zombies here are ridiculously tough. So we have to be really careful. My first couple attempts on the server, I got my ass rolled by them, so we're going to try to not do that. So we know that there's one asshole over there. Okay, so this is just a fake building. That's what this is. There's stairwell over there. No. So we are going to play like a scavenger and just kind of mosey around through this town. That's where I got dropped off. The goal is, what I was told, is to head up north. So we're going to start heading up north a little bit, see if we can't find a nice little place to set up. I'm excited for, you know, some of the base building. I also don't have a lock yet, so I need to be on the lookout for a lock. And then the other tools to build. But like I said, we have to be really careful getting through this town. Actually, city at this point. I don't need any rags. Probably sneakily loot these. Contact spray. Oh. Okay. I do know that loot will sit on the ground a lot longer than like a normal server. That's how this one's set up, so when we see stuff like that dropped on the ground, someone dropped it for a reason at one point. Yeah, so we are just kind of winging it right now. We'll see what happens. Is that a PD over there? Oh, here's a zombie. Shit. Please don't aggro. Please don't aggro. The triple heat buff is wild. Let's see. Okay, I've got some food. Yeah, I've got a few fishes in there. Got a screwdriver, a hatchet. What's left of a tool repair kit for the said hatchet. I've got water. Basic repair needs. Okay. We will move you to over there. That'll be my preferred melee one. A JJ! Hello, darling. How are you tonight? How's Deadfall treating you? Ah, Bucky, what's up, brother? Welcome on in, welcome on in. You guys are witnessing my hardcore RP. Hopefully we run into some of the fine folk around here. I did record some of last night and had some really fun, like, actual, like, in-depth RP bits. So it was super cool. I don't remember exactly where they were, but if I set that on the ground, put that back on, my guess, there's somewhere down that way. We technically want to go that way up the coast. I want to say they were south from here, but I don't know. Can I just toss up there for now while I put my backpack in my hand? Perfect. He fell off a cliff and died. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not the GG off the cliff. So we might... It's getting dark. Do I got an easy window shot? I do. Okay, this thing is gonna be our best fucking friend. Jesus Christ. R.I.P. GG. The funniest thing is the last time I played Deadfall was the last time I fell asleep on stream after I'd beat the bricks off of some guy. Let's get my arrow back. Hello? Let me search the corpse and maybe I get it. I'm not mounting him, folks. I'm not mounting him. I'm sorry. Should have went to the side. Nice. Stained rags. Okay, we can't see anything at night. So my instinct is kind of telling me to hang around this church where I just was. Oh god. Give me a second, I'll toss game on. Let me see here. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Does it make anything better? Absolutely makes nothing better. So give me a second. I don't know what that is over there. But I kind of don't want to go find out. In case someone lives there or something. So we're going to go back over to this church where I had the little fire real quick. I don't remember how long the nights last, but at least I can get a better bearing of where I'm at. So, just bear with me while I'm in here. I don't know about the light, but we'll come over here and think about what we've done. Where's this? I gotta learn these so much better. Miscellaneous? No. Poses? Where's sit down? 1 second, Bucky. I'll explain shit the fan for you and everyone else. The fuck is sit down? Is that not a thing? Alright, well, at least I know how to do this one. We'll sit over here. I'm gonna get ready to head to bed. I just want to stop by and say hello and I love you. I love you too, darlings. Have a wonderful night. Hopefully tomorrow's a good day at work. Tell Big Pimpin' I said good night, which she better already be in bed or else. But I will see you tomorrow. Bucky. So SHFT stands for shit hit the fan. This is I'm gonna call it, like, in a sense, a private RP server. So it's a hardcore RP server. And the reason it's private is it takes a member to vouch for someone to bring them into the Discord, and then they have to, in a sense, whitelist themselves, which is a lot easier than, like, the Doug whitelist. It's just more of a basic thing of, like, they want your full backstory to understand what the story is that they've already implemented on here. I don't have it pulled up, and it'd be a pain in the butt for me to pull it up and kind of explain it. I'd rather people just see it, and if it's something that they're interested in, then by all means we can talk. But what it is more of, this server was founded by a person, couple people. I don't know the full lore, and there's just a backstory to it on exactly what had happened, and then your job as coming to this server via invite to the Discord from someone that's a member over here is to create your backstory that fits in like a puzzle piece to it, so you can kind of understand. So it's not it's not a zombie apocalypse and this, that, the other, and you've been, surviving the streets of San Francisco forever. It's very limited to how this one is, which is really cool. But your story's your own. There's plenty of like similar things, like the Cult of Papa from Doug. They've got similar things over here, and other like very limited groups to join and everything. From what I've been told, the server owner admin is very active in the community, um, and he will RP with everyone. So he plays as a player in multiple different things, and he'll just kind of uh, help figure you out and everything. Um, but yeah, so this one has like a very advanced medical system and everything. As you can see down there on the bottom of the screen, I have my sanity, and then I have my sleep meter. The more wounds and stuff I get, you get the bruises, you get contusions, concussions, this, that, the other. Everything stacks up. It's got that crazy medical system and learning how to do it. And then realistically, on how they kind of want it to be, is more people to understand on who has more medical knowledge. So if you get really fucked up, they want you to actually go see someone that has those kind of bits potentially, or you can try to botch it yourself. Um, so it's pretty cool. And then there's like from the, in a sense, the notes I was reading last night, which were technically, quote unquote pictures. There's like monsters and stuff here, like mutated dogs and stuff like that, to watch out for. Um, and then they've got crazy bits like this. Like this is in a sense a sharpening stone, but repairs all tools kind of thing. They've got a bunch of fun, cool things on here. Um, they've got it to where you can't view your backpack. They, in a sense, they don't want to see someone like trying to pull out a gun out of their backpack. Because it makes no sense because the bag's behind you. You can't just quick draw a pistol from behind you. Um, so they've made it to where like I've got to put my backpack in my hand to see what's in there. And as you saw, I have a cooler in there, which is only meant for food. Um, so that was the whole goal. Was only reason I'm carrying it. The coolest mod that they have on here that I absolutely love is when it comes to like the whole base building bit. It's the placing mod. So you can place things like I can lean my crossbow up against the wall and it'll stay there. I can put rifles on the wall, this, that, the other, like, or not necessarily a rifle on the wall, but you can lean them against the wall. You can hang your bags from the wall and stuff like that, and you can still view the loot that's inside of them. So there's a lot of cool opportunities. That's why I'm hoping to try to find a place of peace for me to kind of set up shop. The more I'm hearing the bells, and I'm starting to remember it. Let me try to give you guys gamma. Actually, sorry, I forgot about that. We're just bullshitting. Crank that up a little bit. There you go. You should be able to see a little bit better than I can. As I want to go over here. I think that might be a fire of some sort that someone's burning out. I know that there was a crazy community bit, so maybe we'll get lucky and find some, oh, maybe I can't get down here. I don't know I'm not allowed to access down here, I don't think. This place was really cool. Hello? Is there anyone home? Oh boy, normal dogs weren't enough. Amen. And these are just normal dogs, but It's the same like wolf AI and everything, but they just have like flesh falling off them. If it's the same as I think, I haven't seen them yet on the server. I know of them. They're only stuck into certain zones, so you're not getting swarmed by a random pack of dogs in town here, like the diesel bit. Um, but in certain areas, you'll run into more like radioactive things and monsters and everything. So I gotta get my voice. Is anyone here? Hello, hello. Okay, no one's here, so we'll carry on. It is pitch fucking black, and I don't know how I feel about that with being in a big city right now. Knowing there's infected everywhere. So I believe the ocean's there. Um, like I said, so in order to access my backpack, I gotta put it in my hands, and then I can see what's in there. So like this cooler that I'm carrying, it's got just a bunch of mackerel in it. I can't put random things in there. It'll only hold food. So it's literally designed for you to store your fish in it, and it'll keep them from spoiling a lot longer, which is pretty cool. Um, which I played with this mod before on other servers. Uh, so I dig that. Um, Toss that back in there. I've got like, I guess I can just technically drop that on the ground. I guess maybe. Hopefully that's acceptable. Okay, so maybe I'm turned around. Maybe I came from down that way, and I need to go that way. So, I mean, we can slowly adventure, and it'll just be, well, I guess, actually peeking over there. You guys see way better than me. So maybe we'll just do that. So we'll just toss this on the ground, grab my backpack, toss it back on there. And then the cool bit is, like, you can see, like, my hot bar and everything. And then once I'm there, you don't see it. You can only see it if you tab in, which is actually really cool. So I can do a little fishing as needed. Do that. No, nothing I can do there. Or, well, actually, these, I guess they do make it a little darker. Yeah, so we won't wear our sunglasses at night. That's weird. So, alright, I guess we're gonna head on out. I don't know what's hanging around this place. It's like a weird catacombs down there. It's actually really cool. I gotta go down there last night, and that's kind of where I got my clothes from. But it's a big communal area. Feel like that's not that far of a jump. We'll just keep walking along it, see what happens. But I think the key to this is going to be listening. Zombies are definitely going to be an issue. You get caught in the open. Like, you can handle one melee, and it might cut you up a little bit. As long as you've got, like, disinfectant and stuff, you're fine. You get 2, you might survive. You're going to be really fucked up. You get 3, you're pretty much dead. That's what I've learned so far. And that's one there. Shit, I missed. I can't see anything on my screen. Oh, I need feathers, that's what it is. Okay. So, we are playing this slow. You have to take your time, search bodies. Remove the arrow, toss that back in. Okay, so we do need to do a little trapping, and we'll get some feathers. And then we should fare a little bit better. But I'm playing this just as I would in real life. I can't see a damn thing. And if I recall correctly, technically you won't find, well, you might find renting cars, but you need like specific people that are like skilled in like working on cars. And yes, I am RP walking right now, as I call it, just to be safe. I'm listening for the row. I hear him on the other side of this building. Think I see one over there. Don't know. Like I said, I think we want to go. Yeah, let's go up this way. Still a couple cars. We need to hop up on one. We can hop up on one. That's another one. I legit can't see anything. Okay, heard a zombie. That bounce off of her? And this is the tilt. It actually tilts your head, which I think is really cool. Hey, bud. What are you doing? I gotta forget the beer voice. Is there another one? I kind of dig it. Like, in any other circumstance of it not being an RP server, Sure, I could see not liking it. Um, but it being an RP server, like, it makes you sick. That's for sure. Oh yeah, if you're doing this, like, yeah, by all means, you're gonna get nauseous. I don't do the wiggle too often in dog. Just a quick look. Hey, that's about all I do. But like to keep it realistic and everything, I think it's pretty cool. Car radiator. I want it to be daytime so bad. I don't have a flashlight or anything, or else I'd like RP with a flashlight, being afraid of the dark or something. Right, we did it. We did it. That looks like the ocean. Gonna climb up on one of these because I gotta pee. Please let me climb, please. Yes, let me climb. And then I don't know what the button is for third person. I know the server does have third person just for people that need it for uh, like migraine reasons and things like that. I don't know what the default button is, but I don't really plan on utilizing it. But lay here, be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so. Alright, we found the ocean, I think. Looks like a massive cliff. I can't tell. It's pitch black just over there. So taking it, that's the ocean. And then what I was told, let's put my back on the ground, was to go north. Oh god. North is directly at the water. So I'm in a weird cove, I think. Because it could literally be either which way. I take it it's probably more off right, like I was originally thinking. So Mm. Oh, don't fuck with me, Buggy. There better not be no pooches. Oh, you hear my dogs. My puppy. You saw the picture of my puppy. That's him going crazy out there. I hope. It's your little ruff, 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 ruff. It took him 3 weeks before we finally heard his bark, and now we just don't stop hearing it. Alright, so moon's still fully up. Uh, I legit can't see anything. It's to the point where this almost looks like it's a lake. What we're just gonna do, we're gonna go down to the water. We're gonna go down to the water. We're gonna do a little fishing. Just so we have food for our travels while we go look for a place to call home. Oh, dude, me and my cat too. My oldest cat. I think I was telling it in the stream or chat or whatever. So I've got a feral cat that we rescued, and he's a fucking psychotic little being. He's like 5 pounds, and he's like 2 years old. Like, he's just a little itty bitty guy, but he's fun. But my other cat, we legit have full blown conversations. He is 22 pounds of just pure muscle, and he just meows like no other. He doesn't meow, he just meows. And he'll acknowledge everything, like, come on up, meow. And he'll, like, jump up. Like, come down from the fridge, meow. And then he'll come down from the fridge. Like, it's hilarious. Oh, wait. Before I do anything else... Please don't attack me, please don't attack me, please don't attack me. Go to high. And then we'll crank it back up from there, because this is not Doug. Doug, I fucking potatoed my graphics. I just thought this looked like the Flatlands, the desync area, and I was like, please don't be the desync area. Okay, well, this is textured now. Dude, nighttime is brutal here. I don't know why anyone complains about Doug nighttime. Alright, so what we are going to do is set up shop. We're going to set our bag here. That there. Yep, I got worms. Got worms, we got the cooler, got the bag. No, they're not. And I hate when people hop in the Chernarus General and complain about it. I'm like, dog, have you ever played a vanilla night? It's like 45 minutes of I can't see anything but 2 feet in front of me. Okay, okay. Catching fish, catching fish. I'd go for darker but shorter. Cause a Duck Night is 45 minutes, and I think, or is it 45 or 30? It might be shorter than 45. I don't remember if Vanilla is 45, Doug is the 30, or whatever it is. No, I think they're both the same. I think they're both 45s. But Doug is definitely one tier above the official one. Innistar. I'm trying to remember the map name right now. I wish Torres was in the chat because he'd tell me. Because I almost said Azalea, but it's not Azalea. It's the. What's it called? I'd have to open up my launcher and look at the map names, and I'll fucking know it right off the rip. Because I was like, oh, Terraria. And I was like, that's not a map. That's a fucking game. Like, what are you thinking about? But I know the map. I played the map before, like once or twice back in the day when it first came out. But I think every season that this server does, they actually changed up to a different map. At least that's what it looked like in the lore. It almost looked like Sakal would have been the last one. I'm not too sure. But it could be Annis. That almost sounds right. Alteria is the newer map. They did a pre-release or whatever, or not pre-release, but like a preview, and then they closed it down forever, and then they redid it. Unless I'm mixing that up with something else, I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look real quick. Because I have no clue, or else I'd have Eyes of Eye pulled up so I knew which way was actually north. Just to kind of help. I am just a lost soul right now. And if it wasn't for Torres bumping into me, well, I bumped into him randomly. He hooked me up with the crossbow and box nails and a few other things. Actually, I think almost at this point, everything that's on me, he helped me out. Clothing-wise, I look crazy, but I guess there's... Where I just recently was, there's a really, really cool community area. And he has access to it, so he brought me in there to let me switch out my bag and everything, and so it was really cool. Exactly. There's a new map every week. I can't wait for the moon map. The moon map is going to be fucking crazy. Okay, we are going to put our rod back on that. We are going to carry this down here. Alright, Warren. I almost want to say this is Alteria. I almost want to say it, but I don't know. I watched the fresh bonds. I didn't see like actual like gunfights, but I watched like the fresh bonds with the what's his name that's making it. Thought it was really cool. I know there's still some bugs and bits to do, but and like in hindsight, like it's a really cool idea. I love it. And then the other way that I look at it is it's just gray Takistan. But for some painful reason, I love Takistan. Like, Takistan is a fun map to play. I won't lie. It is a fun map to play. But that's it. It's just a tan as far as the eye can see. And that's how I picture Badlands, is to try to compete with Takistan from the snippets. But the moon, at least it has like the different movements and this, that, the other, and how things work and operate and stuff. So it's gonna be cool. It's going to definitely be very unique, very cool. So we should have enough food. Anyone we come across that wants some food. And then some. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize. I was trying to burn the worms. Yeah, Sasquatch, yeah. Battle Squat. Yeah, Battle Squatch or whatnot. Is that my bag? That is. Just couldn't find my own bag. Let's put that in there. Guess we can leave that. Got that. Let's burn this knife. Oh, exactly. No, I like new maps don't really get me go. Like Livonia was the best map to really come from them. And then like Sarkal I didn't really enjoy as much. Sure, it could be a skill issue. You can label it however you want, but it just wasn't the funnest. Just gonna change the whole way DayZ felt, but not in a good way. And like, I take it back. I did enjoy Sakal. I did. I'm biased because I feel like Deer Isle and me, or Deer Isle to me is like one of the more superior maps. I just really enjoyed Deer Isle. And that's where the majority of my hours, at least 2,000 of my 4,600 hours or something like that, came from Deer Isle. Be free, little wormy. Oh shit. That's what I was gonna do. Oh god, I can't see a fucking thing. There's a bush everywhere I can get a short stick. Like, I'm hoping I don't get into a crazy fight with crazy monsters or fucking Zeds at this point, but if I do, which will most likely happen, you'll see the similar to like the Stalker Z one. It's how the med system works here. Like, you gotta like remove bullets, suture things, this, that, the other. Like, it's crazy. Dude, I can't see dick. I almost have to walk backwards. That's how the loopholes were kind of because of it. Oh, Sakal, yeah. It for what they were trying to do from what it became, like, it reminded me of you know, all these other... Oh, this is Alteria. Sorry, this is Alteria. I was thinking Azalea. Azalea is the newer map. This is Alteria. So it means I do have a map, potentially, but I also... There's no street signs or anything, I think. Okay, we gotta be really close. We're right by the town. I'm just looking for a bush. Our goal is to make a trap, get a chicken. Shit. I legit can't do anything. We're gonna have to melee fight if that thing aggro's on me. So we're gonna go back into the open. Or if it doesn't, we'll just keep going down this way. Oh wait, I think I can kind of see the silo over there. Maybe. There was no zombies around there. There might have been a bush. Yeah, a lot of these maps start sounding the same, but like all the John McClane maps, I feel like have been more superior than any actual Bohemia map. Like Rostow is a very fun map. It's bland to a sense, but it's like it's a more condensed version of multiple maps put together is how it feels. Oh, you're just a tumbleweed of some sort. Please, someone, give me a bush. There's a road coming in or something like that. I can't see anything. Like, just want to make a quick trap, try to catch a chicken, get some feathers for these damn bolts. Our next goal is to figure out where a bunker of some sort or something like that. We need night vision. It is nighttime. We need night vision. I don't even have a light source on me, do I? No, I do not. Okay, so I do have a better knife in my one slot. Firewood. I guess sure. Should drop a long stick. It did. Is there a building nearby? I can't tell that's an industrial. Oh, there's a two-story. No, those. Do the red bricks or. No, fuck it. I'm on a specific mission. I don't care. We'll try that afterwards. We're gonna set the trap here. Then we'll see if that house over there has an actual grill. We'll go cook a fish with it. Okay, you go there. Put the trap there. Okay, so toss that here. Toss that there. Alright, so that's fine there. Grab this. We stealthily try to sneak across this street of whatever this is. Oh, there's a fireplace near. That's one of those buildings to make the campfire, or the torches from. Shit. Yeah, well, I'm probably dead. We shall see. For some reason, my bow wouldn't go away. I started punching it, or had something logs in my hand. Oh, God. And if that's the case, we shall see. Then Barley's dead, and I gotta come up with a whole new character. I forgot how good their fucking hearing is. You close a door, they just automatically run. Oh, I'm fucked up. The fuck am I? Alright, so here's the advanced medical system that I was talking about, folks. Is there a door? There it is. I know the other one's closed. That's what got me fucked up. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I've got some serious concussion, got contusion, shock. Luckily, no bleed. That's a bonus. Um, okay. Where is the fireplace in here? Oh, it's a jacket. It's against a wall in here, is it not? I think that's it. Nope, it's an oven. Okay, so we are pretty fucked up. Only medication I have is this. Which is an antibiotic. With a 75% chance of overdosing? Okay, that sounds a little too extreme. Uh, don't know what amoxiclav is. We just need some fucking... I don't know. What? I need to brush up on this, but I'm also trying to leave it like more of an actual like in character that I have no clue but basic things and how to suture wounds and everything. My character, I pretty much ripped it off of Brewer a little bit. It came from Copa Prison over on the other side of the Baltic Sea. Um, he thinks that he was expunged and everything like that of everything. So I'm leaving the door open if he's good or bad. As of right now, he's good, regaining memories and everything. But we'll go from there. So I've got 7 bruises. Okay, concussions went down. 7 bruises, 1 contusion. So an antibiotic won't do that. We would need a pain reliever. And I'm not gonna lie, I just looked over to see you folks that have gamma. You see almost no different than what I'm fucking seeing right now. This is ridiculous. It is so damn dark. I don't know what that is. Okay, the zombies just run around and be an asshole. So with that being said, let's go. Is there anyone out there? Leif, you got a copy. Leif for you on the radio. Or live. Okay, seems like they're not out there. So, where did that go? That went there. Can you sleep it off? Maybe? Guess we are in a safe spot. So we just try to lie down. I guess we'll see how it goes. Luckily, there's no deep cuts or anything like that, but we'll see if those contusion or bruises and uh, contusion go down. But that's how brutal the fucking zombies are here. They're ruthless. I like went down to town and I was like, oh yeah, I already got a knife and everything. I was like, oh, we're good. I got two of them on me. Got just immediately fucking just killed. And pretty much everyone told me, like, look, if you've never met anyone, no one knows you exist. Like, you don't have to perma. And I was like, oh, cool, perfect, good to know. Because I was like, fuck, what do I do? I need a new name and everything. Luckily, I think I streamed the first time I was over here. And some of the folks were over there filling me in. Um, yeah, so it's brutal. Look at that health he fly up. The health is flying up. I'm more just interested about the contusions and bruises, because it's gonna slow you down from at least what I've observed. But I think I got up to like 14 in like 3 or 4. Played Barbaraya. 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 No, I don't think I have. Ah, what up, Lobster? You're not missing anything. I'm sleeping right now. I got fucked up. Look at that, back up to full health. We're getting there. We're getting there. What's up, brother? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Good morning, evening, afternoon. I'm playing on a hardcore RP server. Ria, or is it Reja? So I'm gonna say Ria as someone that speaks somewhat Spanish. Like I know bits and pieces of it. Barbaria. No, that still doesn't ring a bell to me. Mad hardcore server. I could usually stay live for about 30 minutes on. Okay, yeah. See, I've played like the Stalker Z's and everything like that, and those ones get me all sorts of fucked up. Um, so I can only imagine because I've played a couple other like ridiculously hardcores. Um, the one that I, you know, helped a good friend of mine design is like it's a PVE. hardcore one, but we're talking like he's got custom everything from guns to animals and creatures and stuff like that that take the most ridiculous like things to kill him. It's nuts. Well, that's right. For like bruises or contusions, I think there's a paste. I think I need a cream. So we're gonna wake up and see if it's any brighter once we fully wake up. Is it gonna be any brighter? Probably not. Nope. It's still pitch black. Is there anyone out there? I'm trying to get a hold of Leif. Has anyone seen Leif or Liv? Yeah, you got sleep, mental health. The lightning bolts, I believe, are contusion. Oh god, I caught a fox. And the one with the 5 on it is bruises. There's, I thought that this was a different house than I thought. So clearly I know that there's no... where's my arrow? Okay, we got wood in here. Well, the concussion is the hammer on the head. Contusion is the one on the chest. The shock value one... Or sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Contusion is the one on the chest. The hammer on the head is concussion. The other one, the lightning bolts, I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I don't know why I said bruise and contusion. It's the same fucking thing. I think I just had a concussion in my mind. Which, I had a concussion, but the concussion's over. We're good. So, they went down a little bit. We know that we have a fox out there. I don't think I can start a fire in here. Yeah, it's too low of a roof. Oh, general pain. That's okay. Yeah, pain level. Pain level. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Just listen on the radio, see if we can't get anyone. him and leave. Alright, so at this point we gotta kind of like just wait till I get a little brink of fucking daylight. There's a second zombie walking up now. Crossbow is loaded. Unfortunately, got a fox from it. Oh, God. Oh, dude, I had a bad case of sepsis when Torres found me. Well, when I found him. I snuck up on him and scared the fuck out of him. He was like shooting zombies in a town, and I was just like, hey, and my voice is I'm doing kind of more of a lower bit of a voice. Um, yeah, he was pretty freaked out. But it was all in good fun. Okay, so that's nothing up there really fits. I guess toss those up there. Toss you. Oh no, wait. You can go here. What are you doing? Disinfected. Those there. Alright, we're getting a little bit of moonlight, so let's see if we can't try to get these guys. You know, I can't see my fucking sight. Maybe try to take them out through the window. Oh, and this is the weird thing too, is that the wiggle here is an actual wiggle, which I love for the RP aspect, and I would hate if that was implemented on Doug. Come here, fuckwad. Over here. Keep coming, keep coming. What are you doing? There you go. Oh, dude, they're massive. So like right now I'm pinned in a building. Like the one knocked me out and I got lucky it didn't cut me and slash me. Um, Probably just from clothing or something. Haven't checked. But you get like 3 of them on you, you're pretty much dead with 3 zombies on you. Come on. Come on over this way. Yeah, over here. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Over here. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Come on. Ah, welcome, Ed Tito. Over here. Come on. Walk around the fucking corner, you idiot. Yeah, keep coming, keep coming. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Alright. Those are eliminated. Oops. Oh, it doesn't allow me to... Oh, that's first. Okay, I can kind of see with some moonlight, so... Oh shit, that's big. Kinda. Yes. It is. There is surgery to get, bullets out of you and everything. For the most part, you shouldn't have bullets. You have to suture up some, like, deep wounds, and you have, like, a weird, whatchamacallit, I guess I don't need bones now. I need chickens. But yeah, if you do get shot, so this is like a non-KOS, but still there, so it's like more up to the story, the admins, everything like that here. So they've got a pre-written out, like, this is the story of the server, and they believe it to be more modern time in a sense, to be easier. So it's like, my character story was I was in Copa prison in Livonia, where technically I was just across the Baltic Sea from over here, which is in Russia, held against false charges, and spent 12 years there. I do not need any of that. Oh, thank fuck. Look at this, buildings. But they are super in-depth. I don't need that right now. I have a sporter on me, so I don't care about it. So you've got like the basic bit to build your character off of. This server is completely closed to the public, so it would take an actual member, like myself or anyone on here, to vouch for someone for RP, and then you'd be invited to the Discord, and then you do your whitelist, which is pretty basic, and it's just coming up with your backstory that fits within their criteria of things. I overdid mine a couple times, and they were just like, "Oh, that's a little too much." Things, so it makes total sense on what they're doing here, which is really cool. The mods and stuff that they have, and things like that, it makes it really fun to play. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is a very fun, slower paced server. Like I said, you have to pay attention to what's going on around you and everything like that. Oh, see, the piano's right there. And right there. Oh, God. Alright, let's go grab the wood. Which piano should have a fucking fire in it, right? Or is piano the one that doesn't have the fire? I think it doesn't have the fireplace. Correct. It does not. Yeah, I know it doesn't. Alright. there, piano there. What do we got out front? This is 100%. This is a like the title kind of says. This is 100%. It's a very hardcore server, RP based. So they want it full RP. You can't just go around killing people. You have to have reasons. There is limited factions. So like if you were to think of like the Cult of Papa, like as a normal Doug player, you're not just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go join the Cult of Papa. That's not how that works. So they've got a couple factions like that over here in a sense. So they've got a cult, they've got the scientists, they've got a few other things, and their cult is totally different than ours. Um, and it's all just meant to just meld together. So they approve those on a you know as is basis kind of thing. But everyone else is just more of a you create a survivor that's over here, like say like on travel or whatever like that, uh, and technically we're in uh, a western part of Russia or something like that. I'd have to look back to it, which I just read it, but I don't want to go through it. I don't want to spoil it. If anyone is definitely interested in doing like a hardcore RP, I'm hoping I run into some people here shortly. Um, I can give you more information on it because it's an invite only in a sense. So I'd have to vouch for you to join the Discord. You'd just have to do a character story character backstory and everything like that. And then you'd be rocking and rolling. Uh, Both doors are closed. I am going to go relieve myself real quick. And then we'll get back into it. We'll go do a little cooking. Hopefully by then, maybe my trap goes off and I get a damn chicken, not a fucking fox. Feel better already. Is their community big? I think the max is 20 or 30, and I've seen it up into the teens. I don't pay as much attention like as of lately because I've been so invested into Doug. Um, it's nowhere close to Doug size, right? It's all very intimate RP that's happening around here, which I think is super cool, right? It's its own different thing. It's nothing like uh, a slight to any other RP server. It's its own RP server. But yeah, it's nowhere close. Like I could pull open the Discord and see, but I guarantee you it is a sliver of what Doug would be, because it's nowhere close to Doug. So check our trap. Nothing yet. I mean, there's enough stuff here. Let's get this out of our hands. Oh, this is fish only. Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay, so we do technically need a fire. We're starting to get chilly. Empty tin cans, I do remember, well, from multiple servers, you can do a lot of things with them, but we shall see. So, we're going to make a little fire here, just real quick, and then we are going to get running down the coast one way or the other, now that we can see, and go find us a home. That's the goal. Bruising's almost down too, which is nice. I know that there's a cream for it, I think. At least that's how it was on, one of the other servers. Like the Stalker Z style ones. So we will, oh my god, we just summoned zombies. Get over here. Come on, come get it, come get it. Yeah. This way. Come on. Oh, god damn it. Oh, that mess. That's what I want to know. Wait, did they just put out wildfires? Is that what they're doing? That's wild. I didn't know that. Okay. Or are they taking down my trap? They attack the fire. That's wild. So we'll see if this attracts more. I'm not gonna go into an animation. I'm just gonna sit here. Like my first real touch for RP, and I think it was like really full on. Dude, 100%. Like the Doug RPs are just something else, and I classify them above some of the whitelisted GTA 5 RPers. Because that was like my first bit was getting into like GTA RP, which was fun. Um, and I've always been goofy and everything, and just like putting on accents and everything like that. So it's not really RPing. I'm playing like a Call of Duty, but as a German guy that speaks Spanish. Oh, the shy sense of pantalones, y'all. Snow good. You know, but no, 100% agree with you. Doug was my big one, and I look back at it frequently, and I'm happy I did it the way I did it instead of just doing. Which the advice I'll give to anyone coming to Doug is just be yourself on your first one. Don't try to be anything too crazy. Just be yourself. Um, just sometimes, like, if you're just a shitty person as yourself, like, maybe just doctor it up a bit. Like, if you're socially awkward, don't want to talk to people kind of thing, figure it out a little bit more, would be my advice. But either than that, like, Doug has been around for so long for that reason. The amount of, cinema quality RP that comes out of there is fucking phenomenal. Ah, there you go. I was big into it for quite some time. Yeah, the other funny one I think is Steve Starr got into that was his like first RP was GTA RP. So Highlander. So that's what kind of got him into it as well. I mainly got into Dog just because of our former leaders of me being a follower of them, and then they just offered like anyone want to like come on over. So did my due diligence, read the rules, got the password, joined, and in our group recruitment post at the time was you might be able to find him at the House of Hope. So I just hung out at the House of Hope for a while and eventually met him. My whole concept with beer was like more of a joke on like, all right, who are you less likely to KOS? And so I was like thinking, I was like, dude, no one would dare harm a Canadian. And I had a GTA RP character that was a very drunk guy, so I implemented the two of them, and it didn't mesh as well, so then I altered it going forward. And it came out pretty good. That's kind of how beer became a thing. Yeah, no, it's crazy, dude. Some people that you think that are uh, might be like legit accents, this, that, the other. Like my Canadian accent, I've fooled everyone, including a ton of Canadians, thinking that I'm Canadian. Um, it's one thing, but like we'll put Artium in the mix. Um, I'm very talkable. I'm not that talkative anymore, but I'm very talkable. But put Artyom in the mix. So he was a teammate of mine on Lug. He was in a couple of prison inmates after he defected from Kings of Livonia, or King of Livonia, or whatever. Um, and I didn't realize it was him until he told me. He's like, "Oh yeah, I play Artyom from the Legionnaires," and I was like, "No fucking way." And I always thought that that shitty accent that he does, I thought he was a Spanish person trying to put on like a Russian accent the entire time. So I thought he was totally different than just being just a normal person talking like myself kind of thing. But I thought it was a Spanish person literally trying to figure out how to do a Russian accent. It was fucking hilarious. Alright. We should walk away from this. Let that trap go off one time. And then we're getting the fuck out of here. We get a chicken, we'll be golden. So we'll hang out here for a minute. I'll have to let that go off. There it went. It was a fox. Of course. He was fucking Marcus. That was him. Dude, 4 steaks off this one. Jesus Christ. I can't bother taking it. I don't have room. The cooler doesn't take room. This will be what it is. Yeah, there's not any need for me to roast. Alright, let's go down to the coastline. And figure out which way north I should actually go north, because I'm, like, at the equator right now. Well, he was Marcus the Mute. Is there a chicken buck? Probably not. It's in my head. Oh, there's a base over there. Jesus Christ, we were at someone's base and didn't even realize it. Where'd the fucking flagpole go? There it is. They're claiming the bigger apartments. Of course. Yeah, it makes more sense. Okay. So that was north. Okay. Actually, let's drop the back again. No, Leif, you got a copy. Come in, Leif, or live. Anyone got a copy? Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to run back into town. We're going to go back by that church where I slept in. Clearly we know that's north. And it kind of make more sense now. But pitch black, I wasn't too sure. Get away from that one. I'd say so far nice, people. So, we'll see if this cool community area, kind of show you how the server works. And then we'll go from there, maybe. It is getting late. I was just doing a quick short stream for tonight. And I kind of want to continue doing them, where it's just like quick little ones, so it might be something like this, might be a PvP server, what have it. Maybe a little official action. Never know. Ah, that's Barry. Welcome in, welcome in. What made me choose the host? That is a great question with a very simple answer. Roscoe and Delilah. I have... Oh, God. We're gonna go this way. Let one come. Alright, one's coming. Roscoe and Delilah were the founders of the host. Been a long time. How do you put it? Like just subscriber, both of them. When they first came over to Doug, and they actually want to do RP instead of the PvP and stuff that we used to do for community bits and everything like that. They kind of offered it out and said if anyone was interested, do what you need to do to join, which was literally, get the password, join, come and randomly find them, and that's pretty much what it was. Roscoe mentioned it, and they posted the Discord. They asked me, like, wait, are you serious? You're joining? I was like, sure, yeah, if you'll have me. And they're like, yeah, of course. And so I read the rules, found the password, eventually got on. Took me 6 goes to get up to just like the House of Hope. I was just basing everything off the map, and I know that they frequented that area. Hung out there for 3-5 days kind of thing with the coalition. And then they they had me. Uh, and did we all make the leather? Yeah, we all make leather, of course. That is part of our whole entire business is making leather. Am I in charge? No, I'm not in charge. What we learned from when Roscoe and Delilah were the heads of the host is it was too much bearing for one person to take on. So Roscoe, in a sense, what was the force leader to it. And before he had passed and everything like that, his character died and everything like that. Council was elected between himself, Delilah, and Tors, and so we carry that on to this day. Hello. Oh shit, the fire that I did 1,000,000 years ago is still going. Yeah, so we took that, implemented it into a new one. So myself, Benjamin, and Apache are all in charge. Benjamin holds that if we all had 33%, he has an extra 0.09 or 0.08, and we have the 0.01, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, no, I'm not fully in charge at all. We all have our different roles as leaders, and that what the beautiful thing about it is since we have such different roles and everything, we are all spread out so equally on what we do. So my character Beer is more diplomatic and talkative and everything like that. Benjamin is more just very serious, straight to business kind of thing. The security side of things. Apache is about daily operations and stuff like that, and also other security bits. So the three of us are completely different on how we actually work things, and then we came across the whole bit of doing the three-person council along it, to where not everything weighed on one person to make a decision, where you've got three different people from three different backgrounds to do three different things to vote on the same thing, and it'd make more sense. Granted, if there was something that was like had to be done right now, any single one of us, I think for the most part, could have just been like, yeah, I made this decision real quick because they weren't having it. Sure. Very rare that would happen, but no. If you're gonna to look down to who exactly takes charge, like I said, Benjamin technically owns the host. He's the big boss. But him, myself, and Apache are all equal. He just does all the paperwork, because we both hate doing paperwork. Is it just the three of us? No. We've got like 12 active members. Yeah, I'd say 12. Something like that. 12, 11, 10. Right in there. Right about at least 12 active members in the host. And we are actively recruiting, though. So it could grow any day. You never know. Just depends. Yeah, there you go. That's the boss right there, Hunts. That's Benjamin right there. Yeah, as I say, I want to say that we made it to the full dozen. Yeah. Yeah, Tino. That's been. Ooh, I haven't seen it yet. I'll take a look at it. Did it just come out today? Or are we talking about the last revamp? I know that they've had two. I'll take a look at it. I'm excited. Hope it's a flying chick in the air. Playing catch the cock was amazing. Yeah. Uh, Ben fatality is Tino. Ben is Jam. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. That's sick. Oh, Sava made it. Yeah. I've actually was gonna reach out to her for some other bits for my stream, so that's cool. And I think she's trying to play some more. Uh, so we'll see. But up to run during game. And in case I'm being disrespectful, I might be mixing Sava with someone else as to hear him, but I forget. So could be he him. I don't remember. But Salazar is just fucking absolutely kick ass. Let's see. Well, server restarts in a couple minutes. It's about to be midnight. I literally didn't. I walked fucking 80 paces out there. Um, I think that's gonna be the end of the stream, and for me to go to bed, I work in the morning. But, however, that being said, seems like folks might be interested in me just hopping on, doing some random things like this. This server's really fun, and I hope to show you the actual RP. Um, the people that were supposed to be on the radio weren't on the radio. So, um, we will fine tune that a little bit, and we'll try to draw some life over here. So, if anyone, especially Duggars and stuff like that, that know RP and everything like that, that are willing to, like I said, this is a no KOS server, right? The KOS order, for say, for it, um, would come from a full 100% RP reasons, and everything would be totally fine. But anyone that walks up onto you into the wild, there's no chance that you'd have to shoot them. You don't have to worry about it. Some just might be more of a dick. Uh, is what it is. But if anyone is interested, feel free to DM me on Discord, or you can post it here in chat, and then I'll DM you, and we can talk about it. I'll give you some more explanations on it, and see if it's something you might be interested in. Like I said, it's a very hardcore one. I really wish on this one. So I'll shoot for it tomorrow to give you guys actual RP interactions to see how it happens around here. Um, but like I said, restarts in 2 minutes. I'm gonna call it there just because I work in the morning, so I gotta get up in 6.5 hours. So I just want to toss something out there, something different, but it seems like people are intrigued about it. Um, so maybe we'll do that. I just can't do Doug. The reason being is the last time I did Doug, I hopped on what was supposed to be a 2 minute like debriefing, turned into a 3.5 hour firefight. And so I didn't go to bed till 3 o'clock in the morning to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was miserable. So I don't want to risk that. That being said, doesn't mean I won't log on to Doug right now and go check out things, but yeah, um, if you folks are interested in this or any of the other games and stuff like that around, um, maybe that's what I'll do. Just for some quick streams at night, kind of thing, and hang out with the community. Catch up on chat. Yeah, dude, Tino, thank you so much for tuning in, dude. Appreciate you. Yeah, I still talk to B Hunts. I still talk to B. Trying to go skip over. Yeah, dude. Skip's coming over. When he posted that drip check in there, I was like, yeah, I'm on to you, bud. There's no hiding now. I'll find you. I am host Les. Les. This time at the castle at the time. Yeah, no, I understand his. That's was one of the parting points for him at one point. So I understand all that. Because how many factions that you don't get along with? Factions we don't get along with. Realistically, I'll tell you Floig. But it'll also be like a Voig if you're not playing Doug. You can just, I'm the only one from the host that streams. You can just kind of see if there's any, and build your own things, but I'm not really going to answer it. Because it constantly changes. But also when you say faction rather than a group, you're limiting it down very far. I think there's only 6 factions on the server of Doug. Yeah, 6. Fireflies, Overlook, Golden Peppers, Forsaken Loyalist, Dark as Midnight, there's one more. Or is it 5? I thought it was 6. Dark as Midnight, Forsaken Loyalist, Golden Peppers, Fireflies. Oh, Dark Carnival. Yeah, that's 6. So there's only 6 factions on there. So, but the amount of groups is crazy. Like, there's a million groups. By million, I mean like 15. Officially. The host is an official group. If you ever hop on there and you open up an in-game map or walk to a trailhead, you will see our territory. We are an official group. We have our own territory now, which is super nice. And then the other one. Yikes against who? What do you mean, Tino? Unless you're replying to Hunt. W for the host indeed, man. The host is the most. Look, man, we remain as neutral as possible. Oh, the gunfight I was talking about. Oh, got you guys. Yeah. Okay, never mind. But, no, we remain as neutral as possible. We are a business after all. In the limelight, what we do when the limelight turns off is up to us because we're a business and that's business need to know. I am super happy, and it was mainly just it was mainly Delilah. A push from Roscoe, so in a sense, Sweetest Kill and B-Wad, when they permitted their characters, they said someone needs to take over streaming to show the host off. And I told them, well, I used to stream, I guess. Like, maybe I'll just do it as just like a joke and everything. And it's taken off quite a bit. Like, I'm not talking about, like, I don't make any money or anything like that. And I don't care to make any money. But it shows the inside of our infrastructure and everything and showing our presence and everything, which I think is super cool. And that's what they were trying to do They showed off a little bit more than they should have, and that's why I show off a lot less. Um, when it comes to like, say like inside the base kind of thing, you know, a red barn can only be built so many times, and I don't want everyone to know the build that we choose to do. Plain and simple. Um, Loot wise, I feel like I can speak on 90% of the host. We don't give a fuck about it. The loot that we have right now, we're just holding it for someone else. And that's kind of how DayZ is. But uh, other than that, Mr. Barley here, he's ready for bed. Myself, I'm ready for bed. Uh, well, beer from the host. He's been drunk and passed out for quite some time, would be my guess. Uh, other than that, I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I'll do some more late night streams. I'm not after numbers or anything. If you're after some late night entertainment, I will do some late night ones. Just know it won't always be Doug. Just due to the fact that I come on to do a 2 minute thing and it turns into 3.5 hours. I can't do that. I got a business to run. So uh, that being said, things like this, maybe some more officials, Deadfall, other servers, give me suggestions. Like leave me comments on the VOD on a server you'd like to see or something like that, and I will happily just go over there and fuck around and see what happens. Uh, other than that, I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for the love, the likes, the support. Uh, Make sure you tell your loved ones you love them, and I will catch you all at this point tomorrow. I'll just do another one tomorrow. So I'll catch you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, or morning, or afternoon at this point, depending on where the hell you're from. It's afternoon for Benjamin. Or no, it's not. It's morning for him. But love y'all. Take care.